And we are live and we are back. It's the Lad Pad with Josh and Antony. Welcome back, guys. Season 3, episode 1. Little bit of a difference this time around.
A little bit.
We've obviously got cameras. Antony, how you feeling about that?
Not the best, to be fair, if I'm being totally honest.
Sounding a
A
little bit out of your comfort zone.
little bit. The first 2 seasons were quite nice because I could hide behind the camera and not really be on display to the world. This one's a bit daunting, but we're going to do it.
It's going to be good fun. And we've got some changes. As I said, we've added the camera.
Yep.
We're going to have another snippet that's in association with Fandom Frontiers. That's going to be a separate clip each time. We're going to talk about collectibles and everything within the fandom world, whether it be them lovely cards behind you, Ant, I can see you pointing to, or it could be events that we've attended, anything that's been launched, pretty much everything. And not just collectibles. I mean, we can get into the world of TV and film, whatever it might be, but that's something I'm quite excited about with this one.
Yeah, looking forward to doing that, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything else that I haven't mentioned, Dan?
I don't think so. We're just looking forward to a new season and looking forward to get back having a good old chinwag.
Yeah, that's it. The advantages and disadvantages of it being quite a while since season 2. Disadvantages, I haven't been able to get together with yourself and just have a nice long chat about what's been going on for quite a while. The
Yeah,
advantages, there has been so much that's happened, so there's a lot to talk about, a lot to get through.
that's very true.
I don't think we'll be bored with what to talk about in this one.
No, I believe last time it was either just before or just after your wedding.
That long ago?
I believe so, because we were talking about me hiding in a bush at your wedding.
Wow, we were, weren't we?
Yeah, so I believe it's been that long.
And how many years have been married now?
Well, you should know. I shouldn't have to tell you that, mate. That should be rolling straight off your tongue.
I'm still happily married, by the way, though. But yeah, should we get into it?
Yeah, I mean, one point I'd like to make doing it, how we're doing it now with the setup and stuff is it gives us a lot more opportunities to broadcast everything we're doing out to a wider audience. So we can have stuff on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitch. We're going to be getting out to a lot of different places where we weren't before. Obviously, we're still going to be on Spotify with the podcasts. You can watch and listen or just listen. But then we've also got everything going out across all other sides of social media as well. So it's a good opportunity for us and to reach out to as many people as we can, really.
100%. We've never done this for the money. I mean, we're making £0 out of this at the moment. If in time it does make a profit, happy days. But that's not why we're doing it. We enjoy doing it. We get together over a beer and have a chat anyway. So why not record it for the enjoyment of other people listening as well?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, we've had so many conversations just generally about all sorts of stuff, and it's nice to escape life stresses and just have a chat and just enjoy each other's company for a while. And hopefully other people can enjoy some of those conversations we have as well, because some of the conversations are stupid, some of them are interesting, some of them are factual, some of them are not. Sports, Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, weddings, holidays, work, all a bunch of stuff.
You mentioned a few different occasions then, but you didn't mention Christmas, I don't think.
I know I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because my toes curled up at that time that I said it, so I know I definitely said it. But no, I mean, if anyone out there is watching and just can switch off and enjoy us and have a laugh and whatever, then
that's what it's all about.
Happy days. Like Josh said, we're not doing it for any personal gain at the moment. It's just a laugh, and if anyone can join in and have a laugh with us, then it's a bonus.
Yeah, totally agree with you. So, Anne, how's things been with you?
Not too bad. I have now this lovely new setup with a desk and my computer and my PlayStation and all my nice collectibles. This has mainly come into existence because I am now totally addicted to playing Call of Duty. It has taken over my life, and I'm not sure if it's a good way or a bad way. there is one particular person who is to blame for this, all of this.
And it's not me. And it's not
It's
me.
not you. No, it's not you. He's to blame for everything that I go through on an evening basis when I'm playing Call of Duty and my addiction to playing the game now.
So when you say you blame him, though, you're grateful as well, aren't you?
I'm in a way because
Come on, admit it.
I am in a
Admit it,
way.
you're grateful.
I am in a way because for mainly two reasons. One, I wouldn't have this desk without him. Two, I do enjoy it. Mainly when I'm not, I do enjoy playing with him, but he's a very intense person. He's very good at the game. So it's a mixture of feelings. It's all his fault, but it's a mixture of good and bad, I'd say.
I love it. Call of Duty's never been my real thing. I've played a few games in the campaign mode and that. And yeah, I mean, we started off all together playing FIFA, didn't we?
Yeah, we're playing FIFA.
And all of a sudden, I won't mention the name, pulled us into Call of Duty, and we've not been able to get out ever since.
No, I mean, it started off as a Tuesday thing. We all started playing FIFA on a Tuesday. Then we started playing Call of Duty on Tuesday.
And now he plays Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
And Friday.
I cannot remember when I had a night off. Now it is really taking its grip on me quite hard. And I never thought a game would. I never thought I'd be hooked on a game. But as he would say, I live for this. It's got me quite bad.
Yeah, but it is good fun. And just like this podcast, we're obviously getting into streaming with it and that now. And if we get a few viewers, happy days. If not, well, we're getting to do something that we enjoy.
We're going into a world we've never been into before.
Yeah.
So the whole gaming, streaming, live streaming, social media, all this stuff. We have no idea what we're doing, but we're enjoying it.
Yeah, 100%. And I take back so many times that for so many years, I've always spoken about Generation Z and how they don't understand what real social skills are, the real social aspect.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've never been more social in all my life than when I'm playing Call of Duty with you lads and that.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean,
it's a new generation of socializing.
Yeah.
I do feel that you still need that social aspect of life, getting out, going to the pub,
100%.
socializing with people face to face.
Yeah.
It's not healthy to do it all of the time.
No, it's not. No.
I
I've noticed it.
that it's not social.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. I've noticed it that you can do it too much and you find yourself staying up too late. You turn into a zombie. It's not good to do it too much, but at the same time, I know what you mean, is the enjoyment of the social side of it, of just us having a laugh, joking around, just being silly, is just great fun. And you need escapes like that, no matter what it is. You need an escape to go and chill. And for us, it's been that. And I never thought it would be a game that would sort of help us escape. But it's all about balance, isn't it? You find about balance,
100%.
work, life, fun, all balance.
Yeah.
But the social side of things is so important. Whether it's a game or a pub, whatever, it's just having a laugh and having a chat with people. And what I quite like about it as well is if people haven't necessarily got many friends, there's a lot of idiots on Call of Duty and other PlayStation games and whatever. But you can pick up the odd person that you have a chat to while you're playing, and it can be quite fun.
Yeah, 100%. Totally agree. We've come across some right characters in just the short time that we've been playing.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some interesting characters. There's been some rude characters. There's been some aggressive characters. But that's all.
We play with one of them.
We play with one of them. But that all comes with it, though, doesn't it? It's like that's all part of the fun at the end of the day. Is you're experiencing new personalities and new people without seeing them face to face and whatever. So it's all good. It's all good fun.
So other than Call of Duty consuming you, anything else?
These consume me quite a lot as well, collecting. But we'll get more onto that in greater detail when we do our other little bit.
100%.
Other than that, not a lot really, to be fair. My life pretty much revolves around family, work, Pokemon cards, and Call of Duty, which is
Snap.
I was going to say quite sad, but now I feel bad saying it's quite sad because you said snap. But no, not a lot,
But no, you
not
do
too
the things
much.
in life that you enjoy at the end of the day. But as you said, you have to have a balance,
Yeah,
and the days go by so quick. It's so
yeah, it's
hard
so quick.
sometimes to stick with that life balance and try
Yeah,
and find the right amount of life balance.
yeah, it
Hence why
is.
we're on here at 8:30 at night, kids in bed,
Yeah,
wife's in bed,
yeah.
and it's our chill time. It's our time to just sit back, relax.
I mean, it's the only time of the day that we actually get to chill out,
Yeah,
and it's important to take that couple of hours yourself just to chill and recharge and play some games, have some fun, or do whatever you like. If you like going out in your garage and painting some mural or zombie or something, happy days. That's what you enjoy
yeah.
doing, and do it. But yeah, it's needed, especially when you're working full time during the day. The year's going so bloody quick, especially with our industry. We're always working 2 months ahead of ourselves. We're already sort of planning Christmas stuff. I said it again. Um, Everything goes by so quickly.
Have you got that button there by any chance?
But this one, bruh. Yeah, everything goes so quick. You just need to make sure you're taking the most of every second. You just make the most of it.
Totally agree. So I wouldn't mind bringing up a topic to start us off, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's by all means.
I'm gonna start off quite controversial.
Ah, right, okay.
Why not go in it all hammer and tongs?
I mean, what? Why wait? Why wait?
Exactly. So the first thing that I want to discuss, we have got a big event that a lot of people probably already know about coming up this Saturday in London. Um, we're not going to get into it too much, the actual event, the Tommy Robinson festival, protest, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, I have absolutely no idea what any of this is.
So
Not
I'm not
clue.
gonna get into that. My question to you, and we're gonna play devil's advocate. We're not just gonna put across our opinions. We've got to look at both sides of it. And that is, a lot of people have been going around lately, hanging up the Union Jack, hanging up the
Hmm.
St George's flag, and other people have been taking it down because it is now not seen as a sign of patriotism, but either a sign of racism, a sign of disrespect. And I'd like to know what your thoughts are on it, Anne.
I think it's a sign of disrespect to people taking it down or vandalising it, because I see it as defacing us or like what it stands for. It's a bit like when the Queen or the King on the notes. You don't rip it up, you don't deface it. This is
Yeah.
certain things that you just don't do. Um, so I don't agree with the taking it down. Um,
Take away the defacing, them bringing it down, stamping on it, whatever it might
mhm,
be. Can you understand why I'm talking people that are English
mhm.
and born and bred in England are going around and taking their own flag down in their own country?
Because one, maybe they're scared of the repercussions of it because they don't want things to escalate. Two, I think because of everything that is going on in the country now, um, I think people are. There's a lot of people that think so. The old school people, like I think they feel like it's not the same country it used to be anymore. And there's so much diversity across the whole of England. Um, I think there's a lot of people that have accepted the fact that times have changed, things are different now. We need to welcome.
Wouldn't that make you want to be more behind the flag? And if they're not liking the way that the country's changing, and you're saying about there being so much more diversity, as in what's acceptable in this country, and people aren't happy with that, surely getting us back to our roots is where everybody wants us to be.
Yeah, but not everybody wants that. That's what I mean.
So you think the people taking this down are the
Mm-hmm.
people that are happy living in this country the way that it is and the position that it's in now?
Either that, or they're scared of the repercussions of what could happen if things escalate.
Right. Okay. And what kind of repercussions do you think could be in place for somebody hanging up a flag of their country in their country?
It's not repercussions for them, but it's what could happen next. Because you start with something like this, then it turns into marches and riots, then it
Hmm.
turns into something else, and then it's snowball effect, and it just escalates into more and more and more. So you've
Yeah.
got these people that don't want that to happen, so they're trying to stop it at the base.
Okay.
They're trying to stop things happening before it escalates to something crazy.
Right. Okay. But then there's many flags that I could mention, but just one that obviously is always very big in the news. Protesters always going around, marches about it all of the time. Free Palestine, and the Palestinian flag
Yep.
being paraded around. Now, why do people deem that to be okay in the UK, but not a Union Jack or a St George's flag?
I think it's because of the the stereotypical view of the type of person that it is putting up the English and the flag and the Union Jack flag. I
Right.
think those people have been stereotypes to act and behave and be a certain person. And if most of the time it's not that stereotypical person that's doing it, but it's assumed it is that type of person that is doing it, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair enough. Now, I'll put my personal point of view across on it, and that is, and everybody's got their own point of view. We're on here to not get cancelled. Um,
Not in the first episode, anyway.
to me, I've just come back from America,
Yeah.
and America I see as one of the most patriotic countries around. Um, the flags are flying everywhere. You
Mm-hmm.
go to some of the different theme parks and things like that. If there's a show on, they show a sign of respect to their people that have fought for this country, the military, the people that are in the military, in the special forces, whatever it might be. They get them to stand up. Everybody applauds them. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's so lovely to see,
Yeah.
and it hurts me to see that we are at a point in this country where we are so woke that, as you said, it's the fact of upsetting people and what might come from it
Yeah.
doing this as to why these flags are being taken down.
Yeah.
It just seems absolutely
Yeah.
mad, absolutely crazy, to
Yeah.
the point that Ryland Clark even spoke about it on TV
And it got
and got
cancelled.
cancelled for it.
Yeah. 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 But do you know how much praise he got for that speech? Like people
But
go,
this is the thing. The people behind the show that he was working on,
mm,
most of the people probably agreed with him, but they
yeah,
got so much backlash
yeah,
from the far left
hmm,
that they had to act on it.
yeah.
And this country has always been known for the freedom of speech,
It
and
doesn't exist anymore.
it doesn't exist
Doesn't
anymore.
exist anymore. No, no. I totally agree with you in the fact that when you look at a country like America, they're so proud of their veterans. They are so patriotic. Like you said, the flag is everywhere. The national anthem sung before every single event. Um, I think as a country, for our country, we are so afraid now of upsetting people, and we have lost an identity as a country, and I don't know how now it can go back to how it was.
And I'm going to finish the topic with exactly what you just said. Yeah. Just like so many people in this country have lost their identity, whether they're non-binary or where, now you can identify as a fox or whatever you want to be. People have lost their identity
Yeah,
and their country's lost their identity.
yeah. And you know what I mean? You know when I said about earlier about the snowball effect.
Yeah.
We started off with one thing. We changed the nursery rhyme, right? Then we go and change. I don't know. I don't even know. There's just so much. We started off with one thing about changing nursery rhyme. Then we change old TV programs that we can't show on TV anymore.
Teaching certain things to kids in school and taking certain things out.
Yeah. Then we go on to non-binary thing. Then we go on to changing rooms in the supermarket, and we're going on and on and on and on. At some point, it has to stop, and
Mm.
I don't know how far it has to go before it does stop.
Well,
Because
I went there. Can I just jump in there a
yeah,
minute? I went somewhere the other day, and I'm not going to name the place as to where I went, but there is a water filling station, and the water filling station was for females and non-binary only. Now,
but why?
please tell me,
I don't understand why.
for a water station, why a male can't use it? It was
But
out in the open. It was right next to a cafeteria.
yeah,
It wasn't like it was outside the women's bathroom
mm,
or inside the women's bathroom.
yeah.
It was by a cafeteria, yet it was mentioned on there, use for females and non-binary. I don't understand.
But I don't understand why they're excluding male from that unless they identify as a woman. Well, why can't the man use that water fountain? It makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, maybe in a future episode we can get somebody on here that,
Can explain or enlighten us to what these
yeah,
actually mean, because we're confused more than anything because we don't understand what it means.
yeah. And maybe I'm being narrow-minded. Maybe I'm being small-minded. If somebody can go, it's because of this, and I go, ah, yeah, you're absolutely right. Change my opinion.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, maybe there is a reason. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it.
Yeah.
At all.
But yeah, getting back onto topic, um, as we said, there's a march on Saturday. Um, it, I do hope it goes well for the country and that there isn't backlash from people causing problems in our capital and spoiling it for everybody else.
I mean, it only takes a small minority of
Minority.
those people
Yeah.
for it to turn into something stupid and something that nobody wants. They're doing it for a reason and something that they all believe in. It's just you don't want these people tagging along because they're just dickheads, and then
Yeah.
they're going to cause a problem. If you're going to do it properly, and yeah, hopefully it goes smooth and all right for everybody, and they get the message they want to get across in the right way. Coming back to you on the um, America side of things,
Mm.
obviously you um, like America. You spend a fair bit of time on holiday in America. Um, what would you say are your three main differences that you have witnessed firsthand between America and the UK, excluding the patriotism thing that you've already mentioned?
Main differences in what way? What makes it better? What makes it worse? Or
Well, what would you say is when you're out and about
hmm
with the family, going out for the day, what's the three main differences that you see, witness, experience?
that I like, are you saying?
Yeah, that you like. Yeah.
Okay, that's quite a good question. Quite an interesting question, actually. The first thing I would say is restaurants. Massively different over here.
Or in a good way?
in a good way.
Are you sure?
Over there, better, I'm saying.
Yeah. You're saying they're better over there?
The restaurants,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
1000%.
Really?
Yeah, because the difference is over here,
Mm.
people get paid a wage, and I've worked in restaurants and that, and your tips, they get split between staff. Now, if
Yeah.
you've got a team of waiting staff and there's 20, say,
Mm.
your tips get split between 20 people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Over there,
It goes
they
directly to the
keep their
one.
tips, and not only that, it is almost accustomed to tip. Over
Yeah,
here, there's
yeah,
so many times that I've gone out with friends, family, whoever it might be, and people pay like the minuscule of tips. Over there, because it's a custom and people just do it, a lot of places already put it on the bill. A lot of places put 18% is this much, 20% is this much.
yeah.
Tip what you like. But that's what I'm talking, 18 to 20% on top of
So,
a bill. It's a lot, but the difference is when I go out to eat, I just don't want the food to be good. I
mm.
want the whole service to be good.
So,
If I go into a restaurant over there
mm.
and I say, what ingredients are in this dish? They know it all. If I want a certain something, they'll go above and beyond to get it. Over here, you don't get that. You've
So
got a menu, you order off that menu, they'll bring your food out. You don't even get service with a smile in most places.
no, I over here, I would say if I'm going out to a restaurant, 2 out of 10 times, I'm happy to leave a tip.
That's what I mean.
And I know I'm a fussy bugger when it comes to food and whatever, but I would say twice in 10 times, I would be happy to leave a tip.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That is the difference. Over there, 9 out of 10 times.
So when you're going to Nando's in the UK, you're not tipping. No one tips in Nando's. It's just a pay fast food kind of thing. But when you go to Hooters in America, you're tipping, what, 40, 50%?
I don't know why you said Hooters, as if that's my go-to joint.
I don't know any other American restaurants.
Miller's.
Isn't that beer?
No, it's a restaurant as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do very good buffalo wings in Miller's as well.
Okay.
But yeah, you're tipping 18 to 20% on top of your bill,
Yeah.
and I don't begrudge paying a penny.
So one of your top 3 things that you like about America compared to here is tipping more.
Giving people what they deserve.
Okay. Nice.
I would rather the staff get paid less over here an hour
Yeah.
and get tipped more
Yeah.
than get paid a higher hourly wage.
For poor customer service.
And yeah, whether they're giving good customer service or bad customer service, they know that they're still taking home the same amount of money.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. So restaurants, number 1.
Restaurants, number 1. How
Number
many
2.
are we doing? 3.
3, yeah. 2 left.
Number two. I would go with. I think I'd go with cleanliness.
Okay. So that's something, because there's a lot of places in Europe that are like spot on with the cleanliness.
Yeah.
Germany is one of the cleanest places in the world.
Mm,
We're not clean as a country at all.
yeah.
Which we
But I
don't look
think
after
that's
our place.
again a sign of respect for your country.
Yeah.
I think
yeah, it
over
is.
here,
Yeah. We've
you
got
see
no
a piece
respect
of
for our
rubbish on the
country.
floor,
Yeah.
you feel it's okay to do the same.
Yeah.
There's not a bin around, I'll just chuck it on the floor. Over there, you get up early in the morning, you've got the greenkeepers going around cutting the grass, you've
Yeah.
got the bin man going around collecting the bins. Like, you won't see a bin man like throughout the day because they're collecting them at like 4:30 in the morning sometimes.
Yeah.
It's so well kept over there. The thing is, when we're talking about America, it's very hard to say it about the whole of
The whole,
America
because
because
it's such a big
every state's
place.
different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every state's got its own rules, its own regulations.
Yeah.
Everything is completely different.
Yeah.
So I think what we should compare it to is Florida, because
Okay.
that's where I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because I've also been to places like Vegas where on the strip, yeah, it's not too messy. You get a lot of people throwing litter on the streets and that, but it gets picked up every evening.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you come off the strip, it's not the same. It's not the prim and proper
Yeah. Yeah.
land. But yeah, so
So
yeah, I think
would you go for cleanliness or respect for your country? Because you kind of went
yeah,
to two there.
the respect probably then.
Respect.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think that's all part of the patriotism.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So
100% it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're patriotic, if you love your country,
Yeah. You look after it.
you're going to look after it.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
And number 3.
See, now my number 3 could be quite controversial because to me, looking at it,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good. To others, they might see it as a bad thing. And that is
Can
the
I guess
fact.
it?
Go on.
Are you going to say healthcare?
Not healthcare in general,
Okay.
but healthcare is part of it.
Okay.
And that is the taxes over there.
So this is interesting because I've seen quite a lot of videos of American people that come over here and they've talked about how we do our taxes.
Yeah.
And now they love how we do our taxes because when you go to a shop, everything is already including tax.
Yeah.
Here, don't add it on top.
I don't like that side of things.
Yeah.
I really don't like that side of
Because that
things.
confused me.
You go into a shop, you
Yeah.
think something's $9. All of a sudden, you get to the till, it's $12.
Yeah, that'll do my head in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be so confusing.
You'd never know where you are with your money.
No.
But the thing that I like is that you have control over how you are. The taxes that are paid, you can see that they've gone to good use. I'm actually gonna add on to the taxes side of things. So the reason I say taxes is because we're over here, as we grow as a nation and we grow as a population, there is no infrastructure being built around that. Now, in America, more people, more population, more infrastructure. They're not just throwing up houses. You'll see new schools go up. You'll see new shops go up. You'll see everything that is going to make that area thrive.
Yeah.
We've thrown up a load more houses.
Mm-hmm.
These shops are just going to be bombarded more. All of a sudden, you're going to your Walmart over there, and where you used to be able to go to the till, you're now having to wait 20 minutes because all of a sudden they've thrown up 10,000 houses up the road.
Yeah.
Everything is built on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has an impact with the taxes because the money is going around that area to fund that area properly.
Yeah.
I'm talking hospitals are being put up as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's fire stations being put up. There's more sheriff offices. Over here, we're letting people out of prison early because we haven't got space in our prisons.
Yeah.
What is that telling criminals? Go on, commit the crime because you're only going to have to do half the time.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
It all has a knock-on effect.
Yeah. See,
going back to the snowball effect.
I've always said with my taxes and national insurance and stuff, I would love to have a say in where some of it goes.
Exactly.
Say, for example, just as a rough example, say my tax was £1,000. I could have automatically 10% of that goes to the local council for something, and then I can choose 20% to go to the police force, 20% to the fire brigade, 10% to the council for the bin men or whatever. Just
but the thing
rough
is,
figures.
As much as a perfect world that would be,
yeah,
the controversial thing is that the realistic thing, sorry, not the controversial thing, the realistic thing is if I decide, okay, 50% of my money is going to go to the police and 20% is going to go to yours, if you ever need the police, should you get the same service as what I've paid to the police?
Yeah, but then we're opening up a whole new can of worms because then we're talking about people that haven't lived in this country as long as some have. Should they have the same right to get the same rewards as what others should? And so that just opens up a whole another can of worms.
Exactly. It has to be how it is, and that is as a whole. But the problem is where the money is being spent.
Yeah.
The budgets that are being put together by our government is what is letting it down. I
Yeah.
mean, for example, as well, yeah, in England, somebody dies, inheritance tax is 40%. In America, there is no inheritance tax
No.
on money up to, and Americans can correct me on this, but I think it's like 2 million.
But then I saw something though on that. The American version of the lottery, I can't remember what it's called. It was up something like if one American was to win it, the government would take 40% of that in tax. And if you go to Vegas,
Yeah, you
if
get taxed on your
you get
winnings,
taxed on your
whereas the
winnings.
person from the UK wouldn't get taxed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And same over here on lottery, when you play the lottery, if you win the lottery, you're not going to pay tax on
Over
that.
here, we have no tax on gambling. And
I think there
out of
should. I think there should be.
everything,
I
out
think
of
there should be.
everything that there should be tax on, I mean, we're
Same.
having to pay sugar tax. We're having to pay for
Yeah.
carrier bags. We're
Yeah.
having to pay for this, that, and the other. Yet
You pay tax on.
gamblers don't pay a penny tax. I can go to work for a whole month and earn, well, a normal average wage in the UK. What's that nowadays? Probably around about 2 grand,
Probably around £2,000ish. Yeah. Probably.
1,500, 2 grand, I reckon. Um, Somebody can go up the casino and spin 200 quid into 20 grand
And not pay a
and not
penny
pay
of
a
tax.
penny tax.
Yeah. But
Yet on somebody's 2 grand that they've earned, they'll take like 1,600 quid of it home.
yeah. But then also you say you gamble 200 quid into cryptocurrency, you turn that into 20 grand, you have to pay tax on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
So what's the difference between that and gambling it somewhere else?
The difference is they class that as an investment.
But
Why
look,
should you be taxed on your investments?
but there's two different types of people that invest in crypto. There's people that do it for investments, and there's people that do it for short-term gain. If
Yeah,
it's
and
for,
then that is gambling.
it is, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it would.
there's so many things that I can't expect a government to get everything right, but I do believe their
They're
tax
not.
system
Yeah,
over there is a lot better than ours.
yeah,
Now, the reason I said that it was going to be controversial, what I said, is because if you speak to Americans and they love our system of having an NHS
yeah,
over here
yeah,
because of how much they pay, if they pay it, on health insurance.
yeah.
Now, you don't have health insurance over there and you become ill,
You're
you
screwed.
go to hospital and they do this, that, and the other, you could be in debt for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I saw one thing that someone called an ambulance because their wife was going into labour. Just the ambulance cost them 7 grand.
That's what I mean.
Like it's like they're making up figures out of thin air.
But then
It's
when you
mental.
look at our system, they love the thought of our system, but
Yeah,
then you implement our system and you see how many piss takers there are.
yeah,
How many people that are in the doctor's surgeries because they've got a cough that's
yeah,
lasted a couple of days.
yeah, and then gets signed off work for 2 weeks because of a
And
cough.
if they were in America and they were told, oh, checkup's going to be $200,
hmm
wait a few more days, see if that
Yeah,
cough clears up. I'll go and buy some medicine.
yeah,
Over here, oh no, it's free. I may as well go and get checked to make sure that I'm okay.
yeah,
And that's the problem. The system is overworked and overused.
yeah.
It's a good idea, but it doesn't work.
I think a combination of our system and their system would work well.
Yeah,
But I think our NHS is great because we're not having to pay a crazy amount of money for an X-ray for a broken wrist or something.
yeah,
Because there's certain things like that you need to get it sorted, you need to get it fixed. Obviously, like you're not going to leave your arm hanging off and broken bones. But then if you've got to pay 7 grand for it, you'd be like, maybe I'll just strap it up and hopefully it fixes itself.
yeah.
So I think a combination of our system and their system would work well.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it should be a case over there that just like over here, car insurance is mandatory. You have to have it. It's not a choice, compulsory, not mandatory.
Compulsory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be over there that your health insurance, you should have it. You've got to have it.
Yeah. Everyone should have it.
But yeah, I think the way that they spend the tax money over there, you can see the use that it's gone to. The roads are so much better. The infrastructure is so much better. Over here, the roads
are terrible.
We live in an area where you can't get from A to B that's 20 minutes away from experienced traffic from one set of roadworks or another.
But then the roads never seem to improve. They're always digging them up, but they're never getting better.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're my three.
So just to recap, the first one was restaurants.
Correct.
The second one was respect for your country. And the third one was
taxes and infrastructure, we call it.
Taxes and infrastructure. Nice. Cool. So
should we move on to our next topic?
Go for it.
We'll go into the world of sport, shall we?
Which sport are we going to be discussing?
Get straight into the football. I mean, it's been a long time since we've last spoken.
Yeah.
I think it's been a couple of seasons. And still a couple of second places for you. Oh, I haven't actually got a chance to do this. On your little button thing that you've got there, have you got a button for Champions, Champions, ole, ole, ole? Any chance?
I mean, it's 44 minutes in, and I'm surprised it took you that long.
It's a hard time to be an Arsenal fan at the moment, isn't it? You're seeing Palace in London win stuff. You're seeing Chelsea win stuff. You're seeing Tottenham win stuff.
Don't even go there. It's really difficult to explain how it feels because you have a lot of hope. You watch good football, and you see progression and something moving forwards, and then no, right, we'll let them have it again this year. It's just so fucking annoying. It's really frustrating. But I'm happy with where we're at.
Are you happy with the signings?
Yeah, I am. I'm very happy with the signings. But now,
who in particular?
In particular, Zupimendi. I'm very happy with Zupimendi signing. Who else?
Madueke?
Tell you what, he's been our best player the past 2 matches, which I don't know if it's a good thing or embarrassing, but he's been our best player in the last 2 games.
Question is, do you think you've done enough for it to be the difference this season, or is it so hard to say because of the business the other teams have done as well? I mean, Arsenal, I can't say that they haven't done well this transfer window.
Yeah.
But you look at other teams and what they're spending out and who they're bringing in.
Yeah, but we've spent a lot, though. We have spent a lot of money. I think it wasn't that long ago that we bought Declan Rice for 100 million. Like, if you look at the fairly new faces, you're looking at Yorkes, Zupimendi, Declan Rice, Madueke, a couple of defenders, Timber a couple of years ago. We've spent a lot of money. I think we have to win a trophy of some description this year. Because I don't see how we can really improve our side much more than where it's at the moment. The only place I would say would be left wing, but then we've just got Eze. That's the one I was missing. I fucking miss Eze.
Yeah, we won't go there. That's emotional damage.
Mate, you got absolutely destroyed. He didn't want to join you that much that he called Arteta on the Wednesday to say, "Are you sure you don't want to sign me?"
Let's be real about it, though. He's an Arsenal fan through and through.
Yeah. We let him go from
the academy. I wouldn't want a player like that playing for Tottenham.
What, like Harry Kane, who was an Arsenal fan as a kid?
I think it's different, though.
Yeah, I suppose, because Eze was part of his academy and he's always said Arsenal is his home. Even in the interviews why he was at Palace, he said that's where I want to be. That's where I want to go.
Yeah.
But I think we've got Saka, Gyökeres, Eze, Odegaard, Rice, Supermendi. How's that? How can we not win a trophy with that set up at the front, and then fucking Raya, Saliba, and Gabriel at the back? Like, yeah,
As you said, you've spent well this window, but then Liverpool have spent 446.5 million
they spent a lot of
bringing
money.
players in, and that's after winning the league.
But you know,
It's not like they're like, we need to put a bit of money in. We come fourth this time around.
it's after
They've
winning
gone,
it.
we've won it.
Yeah.
We're going for it again.
Do you know what I really hope? I really hope Isaac is an absolute flop at Liverpool.
For the sake of him, I hope he isn't.
I couldn't give a shit.
I think he's a fantastic player.
I hope he flops like hell, just like Torres did. I hope he absolutely flops because.
But we spoke about him and we said it's a different type of format of football at Newcastle than what it is at Liverpool.
Massive.
And I don't know if it suits his type of play, but only time will tell.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with us and Gyökeres. I don't think our football suits his style of play. So someone has to adapt, whether the striker adapts to the rest of the squad or the squad adapts to him. I'm not sure. Isaac will score goals at Liverpool, without a doubt, but will he score as many or more as he did when he was at Newcastle? I'm not sure. I feel sorry for Newcastle because really enjoy watching them play. I feel like he treated them like a bit of a dickhead. But then obviously other teams as well. I know they're not a threat, but Man United, they've spent a lot of money getting Cunha and Bomo. Like Chelsea have spent.
There's bigger problems at United though.
The club's an absolute mess. It's rock bottom.
Yeah, they've got a captain that's so negative.
He's one of the most sulkiest baby captains I've ever seen. He shouldn't be captain. How can you have a person behave like that, be a captain of your football club? I'd be so embarrassed if I was a United fan. So embarrassed.
Absolutely.
But
so
then
you've then got what teams?
Chelsea. They've spent a lot of money. They finished strong at the end of last season. They're always going to be a tough team. City obviously spent quite a lot of money again, and you can never rule them out, even if they're not playing well and they don't seem like a threat. They're always a threat, always.
Yeah.
And then at the big teams, I think that's about it, really.
What about the Europa League champions?
Who was that? You lot?
Tottenham Hotspur, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a fluke, though, isn't it? Because like he finished 15th in the league last season. How can you finish fifth?
I think it was actually 17th.
17th? It's so embarrassing. How can you finish 17th and then win the Europa League?
It's the Spurs way, isn't it? It is the Spurs way. You wouldn't expect anything different from us, would you?
Yeah, I expect you to bottle the final, but you didn't.
But we played against a Man United team that how the hell did they get there as well? It was going to be the best of a bad bunch.
If you had played a United team from any other season, you would have lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't feel like we're at that place as a club ready to be competing for the Premier League, unfortunately.
No,
I hate to say. However, big news, Daniel Levy.
Yes.
Leaving.
Yeah, I'm really upset about that, to be fair.
We can only think that, well, the first thing that comes to my mind, I'm not going to lie, is usually what's happened recently is when people are being cancelled for some sort of something that was going to pop up in the news sooner rather than later.
So he's run away before it gets exposed.
Yeah, because of how he done it. The fact that there was no explanation.
Yeah.
He's been the longest serving chairman in the Premier League.
Yeah.
He's on Gary Neville interviews talking about how we're at the point of the club now where we want to push on. We want to be fighting for the Premier League and everything.
Yeah.
And then weeks later, he's just gone. No real goodbye message, no real reason why.
Mm.
So
I
that
mean,
was my
it's
first thought. And then I thought about it as well, that maybe I'm reading into it too much. And it is maybe a case that the owners of the club are now thinking, right, it could be a really good time to sell up here.
maybe, but I don't see why they would want to sell up, because they've got everything going that they need other than a successful football club. But they've got the stadium, they've got the arena, the NFL, the music festivals, they've got everything.
Yeah.
The football kind of side of it was the only thing letting the portfolio down,
Yeah.
other than your little trophy.
Okay. Yeah.
So you've got Frank in now for the manager. Do you think he would have been aware of Levy leaving when he took the role? Because he's only just come in, and surely Levy would have had a say in that, or a
Yeah.
push in
I have
that.
no idea. It's a good question, actually. I didn't even think about that.
Because if Thomas Frank has been promised all this stuff by Levy, and now Levy's left,
Yeah.
he might be sitting there going, "Well,
But they've done it
what was
after a
that?"
transfer window as well. I mean, I know Levy doesn't have overall say
Yeah,
in who goes in and who goes out, comes in and who goes out, but he would have had a very big part of
he would have done.
what's happened this
Yeah,
transfer window.
a lot of those players would
And
be players that he would have wanted to come to Tottenham.
exactly. So it's a very strange time that it's happened.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. With the way that football is, you could end up having Marinakas coming over and taking over Tottenham, not Nottingham Forest boss.
This is this is what people were talking about. Where you were saying, why would you want to sell up at this point? It's got everything going for it except for the football. Yeah, whatever. One trophy more than you this season, last season.
Sorry, go on.
It's in a state at the moment
Mm.
that it is very desirable and very sellable
Yeah,
to that sort of person that has got endless pots of money to be able to throw at it.
yeah, but they wouldn't need to, other than buying it. They don't. They need to throw money on top to invest in the club, because it's got everything running already. It's you
What do you
just
mean?
it's a plug in and go business, because it's got all the football, the NFL, the football, the music. You don't need to
But
invest more in it.
put it into this business aspect. Yeah. So you set up a business 10 years ago. You set it up from scratch. It was worth absolutely nothing when you first set it up.
Yeah.
10 years down the line, that business is now worth 10 million.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody comes to you and goes, here's 10 million for your business. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can carry on with that business that might be generating, let's say, 1 million a year. In another 10 years, you've got that 10 million that somebody was going to pay you. But you could take that 10 million now and have it right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the same
Yeah.
as with the football club. They've bought Tottenham at a point where the club was, well, when they first came in, we must have been sitting around mid table.
Yeah.
We're now fighting for Champions League spots,
Apart from last year.
Europa League Cup winners. So that got us a Champions League spot. It's desirable for the players to be bought into. We're in the top league division.
Yeah. I mean,
As you
it's
said, we've got the stadium.
as a
We've
business
got the
opportunity.
NF,
Yeah. It's very desirable as a business opportunity for anybody.
and it's always been run as a business.
Always. Yeah.
You're always
Yeah.
going to
Always.
sell your business at the point you feel like it's at its peak.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think if anyone comes into it now, what more can they do with it? Like,
Exactly.
they can't really do anything more to it. So someone coming in now would buy it as an asset. And maybe, hopefully for you, invest in the football side of things, and let the other bit run as it is.
Yeah. But we won't read into it too much.
No.
We will see how things go. Should we do a couple of predictions for this weekend's football anyway?
Yeah, go on then. We've got some good
Sensible
games.
predictions, if you're
Yes,
going to be sensible.
yeah, sensible.
Yeah.
Have you got the fixtures there?
Yeah. So Saturday the 13th of September, we've got 12:30 p.m. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest.
Are we doing results or scores?
Whatever you would like to do, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go 3-1 to Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay, coming off the back of a defeat against, obviously, Liverpool, but then Forest coming off a back of a defeat against West Ham at home as well, 3-0 battering.
Yeah.
I think 3-1's a good shout. Yeah, Nottingham Forest, I think they're going to have a little bit of an up and down season this season.
Yeah, I think they'll finish about mid-table. I can't see
Yeah.
them having a run like they did before. I think around mid-table.
They will get some good results throughout the season.
They will,
I've got
yeah.
no doubt.
They will.
No doubt in that. But I'm going to go 2-0 Arsenal.
Okay.
And then on the same day, 13th September, we've got at 5:30 p.m. live on Sky Sports, West Ham United versus Tottenham.
I'm going to go for. Actually, no, you go first. Go
on. I think this is going to be a tough game for us, to be honest with you. We seem to play better against more open teams. West Ham, they don't sit back, I wouldn't say, but they're not as open as a lot of teams that we can go up against. Obviously, with a London derby, you always get that atmosphere, with it being at West Ham as well. I suppose there's no atmosphere then.
No, it's just an echo.
But again, it's tricky. We go in against Man City away and we pull out a 2-0.
Yeah, but you always do that against City, though.
And then we play Bournemouth the week after and we lose 1-0.
Yeah.
And that's where I say about us breaking down teams. If we can get an early goal, we will win the game. I've got no doubt in that. But it's if we can get an early goal. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Spurs win.
Ooh, 1-0.
Kudus.
Kudus. See, I think there's going to be more goals than that because you're both quite open teams. So I'm going 2-2. I think it's going to be very open and I think there'll be quite a few goals. I'm going to go for 2-2. I don't think you'll win it because Jared Bowen's going to score an equaliser.
And because you'd never want to say that Tottenham are going to win it.
Well, no, if you were playing Burnley this weekend, I'd say you've got a 1-0 victory in you. But I think against West Ham, I think I'm going to go 2-2.
1 minute. You'd have said we'd have had a 1-0 victory in us. I'll have you know we beat Burnley on the 16th of August 3-0.
Did you? Oh, well done. Sorry, I didn't know that. Well done.
So, okay. So you reckon 2-2, I'm going 1-0. And the Arsenal result, I'm going 2-0 and you're going 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
Okay, nice.
What do you think about the City United game?
City United.
I think it's going to be boring as fuck to watch. I'm not going to watch it. It's
going to be boring game.
It's going to be horrendous to watch.
Yeah.
It could be any result. It literally could be anything.
I don't think United win it.
I don't think United win it, no. I just don't think they've got goals in them. I think it's going to be one of those games that's really boring. 75 minutes in, it's 1-0 to City. United get an equaliser in like 75th minute, and then Man City go and score 2 or 3 and just end up like 3-4-1.
90th minute.
Yes, I think as soon as City get the second, then it's game over. They're done. So I'm going to go.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Any of them, I think as soon as they get the second, it's game over.
Yeah, I'll go 2-1 on that one as well.
Well, I'll go 3-1 then.
We will see. We'll tune in next week to find out if any of our results made the board.
See if we got even close.
Yes. Right. Wow. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun?
It does indeed. Blimey. That's gone very quick.
A lot of things have changed for this podcast,
I
but
have.
some things have to stay the same. Should we move on to our fish finger sandwich of the week?
We shall go on to our fish finger sandwich of the week.
Before we start, have we
today?
have we got a jingle for this yet?
No. I will create one though.
Fantastic.
I'm going to have to create a jingle for this.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Right.
So for those who don't know, basically what a fish finger sandwich of the week is it's an award. It's a privilege. It's something we give out to someone who has utterly deserves the fish finger sandwich of the week for being an absolute twat or a plonger or an idiot. Just someone that's just been a bit of a dickhead. They get our fish finger sandwich of the week. Have you got yours, or would you like me to go for mine?
You can go for yours. Go on.
Okay. Mine, I'm going to go for the Nottingham Forest owner, Evangelos Marinakis.
Okay, what's he done this time?
Not only did he kidnap Gibbs White from leaving the football club a few weeks ago when he had a here we go to Tottenham.
Yeah.
He wrapped him up in a naan bread and he tucked him in his back pocket. Like, he was not going anywhere. Like, he kidnapped the kids. He's now sacked Nuno as manager of the club, despite getting them in European football for the first time since 1762 or something stupid. Like, how can you just get rid of a manager after 3 games into the season who got you such a high league position last year? I don't understand it whatsoever. We don't get it. And when the geezer's on TV, he looks like a Turkish mafia man just standing there waiting for it to kick off. Like, I've never seen anyone like it. I think he's
He's been very controversial since being at Nottingham Forest, hasn't he? The
really
way
has.
that he runs that club is unlike anything I've ever seen before.
I know. It's crazy. It really is.
You look at some clubs and you wouldn't even know who their chairman or that is.
No.
But
no.
he wants to be known. He wants to be in and amongst it. And I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing for the Nottingham Forest fans. What do you think?
I think it gives the club more exposure. Because he's kind of a viral.
Everybody's talking about him.
He's like the club mascot at the same time as being the club owner. Like, he's so wacky. Like, I'm surprised he doesn't play 2 keepers in a game. Like, he just seems to just do whatever the fuck he wants to do. It doesn't give a shit if anyone likes it or not. He's probably offered Gibbs White like £1 million a week or something to stay. He's mad. He's mental.
Well, I think that's well deserved. Yeah. I totally agree with your fish finger sandwich of the week. So, round of applause. Round of applause. What's the bloke's name again? Can you pronounce it?
Evangelos Marinakis. Okay. Thank you very much. Right, sir. Your turn.
Mine is going to somebody that was close to my heart. Very, very, very recent ago. But yeah, I'm now having to give him a fish finger sandwich of the week.
Okay, so this is someone that was quite close to you.
Yeah.
And
in my heart.
In your heart?
Yeah.
So someone that touched you emotionally, and now you're having to give him a fish finger sandwich.
Yeah. I'll give you another clue.
Okay.
It's actually staying on the same topic as Nottingham Forest.
Okay. I won't pronounce this one because I've never been able to pronounce it. But I assume it's the little tubby Australian fella.
Postecoglou.
That's the one. Yeah.
You will be correct.
I can understand why.
Fish finger sandwich has got to go to this man. I mean,
I get it.
You have done something incredible.
Yeah.
In the Premier League.
Yeah.
By giving Tottenham Hotspur a trophy. You've been pushed out the door. Yeah. And not going into it too much because, I mean, we could have another half an hour podcast if I carry on speaking.
Yeah.
But it was one of them that I had mixed emotions. I felt like he had to go because of how we performed in the Premier League. but at the same time, he'd done something that so many managers before him have not been able to do, and that's pick up a
got you a
trophy.
European
So
trophy.
when I saw that he went, I wasn't surprised, but it was a sad moment because of what he accomplished with the club. And
But
now he's come back, and he's come back into the Premier League with Nottingham Forest. What is he hoping to achieve with Nottingham Forest? Or is it just a job?
There's two things. He's unemployed, he needs a job. Someone's offered him a job. Right. And as I said, Marinakis or Marinara, whatever his name is, like, he's going to be paying him decent money. Like, he's not going to be on cheap wage. The second point of it is Nottingham Forest have not got a bad team.
And they have got European football, so he could do it all over again.
Could you imagine if he does it with Nottingham Forest?
Oh, mate.
He'd be walking into the changing room.
Da, 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 da.
But what they need to remember is he never does it in his first season. So fuck this.
Season. And do you know, Real Betis actually tweeted,
I saw that.
I'm so glad we're playing Ange in his first season and not his second season.
I saw that. That was brilliant.
That is top class.
That was fantastic. Yeah, that was great.
But that's my fish finger sandwich of the week. See, this is the thing. We're talking about Nottingham Forest. So he knows what he's doing, the man. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does.
We're not talking about the Burnleys or the Leeds or the Bournemouth. We're talking about Nottingham Forest. So
yeah,
fair play to the man.
The most viral club in the Premier League, other than United for being shit.
So I think we'll end this episode there.
Yeah, we will end it there. So we will be broadcasting this out on Spotify, YouTube. We're putting some shorts up on YouTube, some stuff on TikTok. So make sure you go and give all of our pages a follow. Give us a comment, interact with us as much as you want to. And then we'll be back again next week with some random subjects of conversation again.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, Ant. I'm glad to be back.
Good to be back.
I hope the camera nerves has worn off after this hour.
Yeah, I mean, the secret drink inside the mug has definitely helped.
I'm guessing it's not water.
I'm not saying anything. Any drink is available in supermarkets. No, it's been enjoyable.
Absolutely, mate. And as Antony said, please follow, please subscribe to stay tuned for latest episodes. We hope to bring you a lot more content. If there's anything that you'd like us to discuss on the podcast, then please leave comments under the videos. We will 100%. Look at all of them.
We will indeed. And we hope to get everyone involved as much as possible. Good.
Fantastic.
All right.
Until next time,
take it easy, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.